personality. Akosia Hansen joins me.
Hi.
Hi, Akosia Hansen.
I didn't know you were talking about me. I swear. I was so confused. Like, I thought it was... Okay. Hi.
Hi, Akosia. Oh, that's you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. You always look lovely.
You too. Always.
I mean,
flawless.
like, yeah. No, but your hands. I mean, everything. The rings are to die for. Honestly. I need to get your plug.
Don't worry, I got you.
Also, a woman who doesn't shy away from speaking her mind, and we love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, media personality Tilly Ekia Nipa is here. Hi, Tilly.
I'm good. There was no way the first thing was for
Was
me.
what?
I wasn't even claiming it.
She's a budding movie maker.
Yeah, but I'm not rich.
No, you already are. Like, claim that. And then it will just come.
She's a playwright. She's a movie creator. Everything and more.
I claim
all of it in one.
I claim it.
But ladies, how are we feeling this week?
Oh man, it's end of the year.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
We made it here.
Woo, hallelujah.
So it's only gratitude I have.
Yeah,
it's been a hard year. It's been a hard year.
To be honest, it has been. It has been. It's been a very testing year.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today?
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Somebody gave me this guy
Hey,
things. He said, "Oh, Tilly, like he said, why don't you wear this guy things?"
Come on.
So yeah, this is my guy
right,
things, and I look really cute. Like I look cute too.
Yes, today they are feeling yourself. Oh. The hair is on point. The glasses are glassy. I mean, everything is working.
The look is looking.
The look is looking. But going into if the pockets are pocketing. Because mobile money charges are... So E-Levy has something that we've all sort of adjusted to. We've gotten used to the fact that you will spend some money sending some money, whether you like it or not. Yeah. Now, it was a bit of a rude shock earlier this week when people decided to do regular transfers from their bank accounts, which are linked to their mobile money wallet, only to realize that they were being charged for moving money from one account into their mobile money wallet. It caused a bit of an uproar on social media. Quite a few things to say. Then the GRA came out to sort of clarify that if you have an issue, first and foremost, we are now giving you a refund. Go to the charging entities for a refund. But most importantly, the only reason why you'll be charged for it is if your mobile money wallet is not, linked to your Ghana card. If your bank account and your mobile money wallet are not linked to your Ghana card, then it's almost seems as if it's two separate entities. Then it's not you moving your own money into your own account. I know it's a little confusing. So they put out a statement earlier on. If we can get the tweet that put the statement out there, clarifying what was said. But okay, so we got in some of the tweets. But Ebenezer Donko, NYDJ, said according to the the Ghana Revenue Authority, that the taxes on bank-to-linked Momo account transfers implemented by some banks is an error on the part of the charging entities, and the law has not changed. Transfers between accounts owned by the same persons should not attract E-Levy. So getting to a few more tweets on that particular one. Why is GRA not issuing a communique to all banks not to charge this E-Levy? Why should all customers be going to the banks to complain when these banks were instructed by the GRA to collect those... why should customers be going to the bank to complain when these banks were instructed by GRA to collect these obnoxious tax in the first place? Do your work well. GRA replied by saying, "Thank you for your feedback. We're in constant communication with all charging entities. The platform for taxpayer education and this post is shared for your benefit." So these are some of the conversations that were ongoing on social media. Well, to clarify, the GRA did say that accounts linked directly to one's mobile money wallet should not attract E-Levy charges during transactions. This clarification came in response to people who were going on about being deducted for moving money from their bank accounts. So in response, the GRA clarified that any charges incurred during such transactions are errors. They went on to try and educate people by stating 5 reasons why you may be charged moving money from your mobile money wallet. They stated that you will not be charged on E-Levy for transfers if both accounts, firstly, are registered with your Ghana card. But the 5 reasons are, firstly, non-cancellation of reservations, that is uncompleted payment processes by charging entities, failure by consumers to update their TIN numbers and their Ghana card pins on the common platform by charging entities, failure of customers to provide charging entities with Ghana card or PIN or TIN, non-integration of channels on the common platform by charging entities, and incorrect reporting onto the common platform by charging entities. Making it seem as if it seems that a lot of the blame is to be put on either the banks or the more money or the telco industries, but none on GRA. Me personally, I've not been able to move money from my mobile money from my bank account to my wallet all week. I think for some banks, because they can't figure it out, they've just frozen the platform, so you can't move any money for the last few days. So I'm trying to figure out what the problem really is. But what are your thoughts about this new development in terms of the E-Levy saga, Akosia?
I mean, Charlie, for me, it's crazy, right? The GRA, as you're saying, is now pushing blame to now the telcos. If they took any money, go to them, go and all of that, right? But the problem is, and this is actually just a symptom of the deeper cause of the problem. We've created, the government, I should say, has created a society that is very, we punish the citizens with taxes. And that's what's been happening. Right? Increased prices of things. Yes. Like I spoke about how hard this year is. It's because everything's increased.
Absolutely.
And then what you are getting as salary is the same. Like and what has increased, you know, so what you get in your basket no longer, you know, can make you feed yourself.
Absolutely.
Right? So we've already created that environment. And that's actually the deeper problem. This problem with the E-Levy and the accounts, and it's a symptom of that kind of environment that's been created. I found out that we still get charged COVID taxes.
Yes, COVID levy.
We still get charged COVID levy. When did COVID end? Even when it was happening, we didn't have those numbers as crazy as all over the world. We are still paying taxes for that. They say those taxes went to free water, free electricity, but all of us know when that period of freedom ended, we saw our water bills double or triple for households that actually have more than one person in the household. We saw our electricity bills double. Yet our finance minister, when reading the budget, would say, oh, we gave you free water, free tax. And for all of this, it makes me feel like you know what you did, you know what was done, but then because of the political message you want to create, that we created this, therefore. You know, we've created this environment. Talking about the environment of high taxes, look at the fact that there are even luxury taxes on sanitary pads. I live in Ghana as a single woman where I know that we know in a society, you're shamed for being single at a certain age and not having children. You're shamed. Yet, if this is what it is, walk your talk. The things that make women have their period so that they can have birth and be the woman that you say is a woman in your society. Make all of that free and accessible and all of that for them. Yet we have luxury taxes on a natural process. In fact, the process that makes humanity continue. There are luxury taxes on that. So it's so ridiculous. The new budget apparently says they are trying to reduce the luxury tax, but for me, that's nonsense because there shouldn't even be a tax at all. It should be free. So the deeper problem, this has come up because it was so ridiculous. It was troubling, but all the others are. It's just that some red herrings come and then we get distracted. But the deeper problem is this society we've created of a society that taxes the citizens so heavily, right, and not allowing flow, not allowing life. Imagine what will happen. Imagine what will happen.
And I think we should probably be looking forward to a 100 cedi vehicle tax.
Exactly.
Next year.
Thank you for bringing that up. And when I look at that 100 cedi vehicle tax, it's actually supposed to be an eco tax, where you're protecting against the environment. But then again, I say, walk your talk. I'm just coming from Kenya where you can't, no one, if you have a polythene bag, you'll be arrested. I remember going to, they also have a junction mall, right? When I was buying things, then the woman asked, would you need a bag? She said in a rude way, like, would you need a bag? Obviously, because of all the things I was carrying. I said, yeah. And she just tossed the bag at me. And they charged me for the bag that day. And even that attitude was telling you, you should know to protect the environment. When you're coming from your home,
bring your own bag.
Bring your own bag. So all of this, we are doing the parts of the taxes and the the processes that will make them make money for themselves, but then actually doing the work of it. This is an eco-tax. Let us see how you're actually making the environment safe for people. You know?
Very good point.
Yeah.
Very good point. Let me come to you, Tilly. Have you tried to move money?
No.
Do you move money from your account to your...
There's no money in the account to move.
Sorry.
That is the first point. But a friend of mine experienced it today. She called me and then she was like, she was coming all the way from Anya to West Osmo to go and withdraw money. And I'm like, why? And she was like, if she has to transfer from her account, the amount of money she wants to withdraw, or the car almost 200 cents.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and after, if she has to transfer from the mobile money to another number, the mobile money,
then
another charge again.
So
She was like, I might as well just go because the in and out, it will not be even 10 cedis. Why am I paying almost 200? So, yeah. Listen, I think when it comes to this kind of conversation, it also exposes one thing in Ghana, which is lack of proactiveness by these agencies and people. So until somebody actually came out to come and say, hey, what is this happening? I think this communication should have been out. If you're about to tax something like this, or if something like this is happening and you think that it's something that is going to cause a bit of confusion in the system. Why are you not proactive enough, the GRA, proactive enough to say, yo, this and this is happening, but this is not from us. So if you see anything like this, why don't you consult this? Now, have you realized how quick the telcos, they are to also be fidgety about things like this? Whenever you even make a wrong transfer, how to even get it back? They are always, oh, it's not me, it's this. You have to call.
Exactly.
It's like,
we are all shooting the goalposts.
Yes, the system has found a way to crack the code in order to tax, but never the code in order to help people. Have you realized that?
Facts.
In all of our sectors,
Facts.
they found a way. Social media has gone so far. Our system is not able to catch up, but our system finds a way to see how they can tax people who use social media.
Facts.
But they never are able to see how we can use social media to benefit the society, how we can ensure that certain platforms never penetrate our system because maybe it goes against some of our cultural values and everything. But how they will find a way to crack the code on how to tax it, they will find a way. No, they will find it. You don't realize. There always is a way when it comes to how they can tax it. You get it? So this thing, they just have to be proactive. They didn't have to sit there and wait and then later now shift the blame. It is always like that with the telcos, with the GRAs, and with everybody. They are never proactive. When it comes to education, they will always wait until there's mayhem. Then they'll pop their head. It's not us, so it is them.
Well, let's get into some tweets because you were reacting on social media. Now, getting into the very first one. Mine Wakam says, can someone open a bank account without a Ghana card? Very valid question because now it's mandatory for you to be able to link your bank account to your Ghana card. Bad as Liza says, so every single one of the banks just got up and started making these deductions without any directive. This is suspicious. Exactly. Ebenezer says, very reason why this conversation doesn't need to stop here. Absolutely agree. Stats GH says, the real E-Levy you kicked against started this week. Government now charges you when you transfer money from your own bank account to your own mumu. The God that keeps the cabinet at peace in power is not worth praising this Advent or the Christmas forthcoming. Moving on to the next one, Zubaida, food blogger, says, guys, if it has been, so she was actually taxed. She had some deductions when she moved some money around. And she said, guys, if it had been like that since the beginning of E-Levy, it was free via my bank. Yesterday was the first time I paid. I have linked my card and my transactions have always been free. Unless it magically unlinked, that is not the solution. Getting into another tweet now from Henry Ballard, who says, apparently, government passed a regulation that took effect from 1st December to have monies transferred from your Momo to your own bank account taxed as service and E-Levy charge. Where did we go wrong in this life? Them tear me 25 Ghana ID. Water fill my eyes, but I'll be okay. Godfred Awate says, yesterday I went pulling 1,500 Ghana cedis from my EcoBank account to my MTN wallet, and I saw E-Levy charges of 14 cedis, then cancelled the transaction. I complained to EcoBank today, and the CS officer was surprised because my Ghana card is linked to both my bank account and my Momo wallet. Zubeda, this was her showing her transaction where she transferred some money and was told to pay a tax of 26 Ghana cedis out of 2,600 Ghana cedis, saying now even my bank, now even my bank to Momo is being taxed. I can't believe this. I was wrongly charged this Monday when I sent money from my wallet to my bank account. Both were duly registered with my Ghana card. However, one of MTN's agents claimed that the directive from GRA instructed them to charge the levy, even though they were both linked. Very interesting. Now, if you've had this experience over the last few days, please let us know. Use the hashtag #TheTrend and tell us all about it. We'll love to hear